ready, Nathan?
Hey y'all, Dyin Barbecue, back in front of the grill today. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. If it's your first time here, hey, thanks for checking us out. Today we're going to be doing spiral sliced ham. This is just a boneless spiral sliced ham. Now these things are already cooked, so there isn't much to it other than just get a little smoke on it, bring it up to temp, and it's ready to eat. We're going to be hitting this thing with a honey bourbon glaze today. It's going to be super delicious, super simple, something you can serve up at the holidays. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, punch the like button. Let's do a honey bourbon glazed ham. Now, since this ham's already smoked, you're going to need something for a binder to get the rub to stick on it. It's not necessary to put a rub on this, but it just adds another little depth of flavor, so we're going to get into that. What I've got here for the binder is just some olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle this on here. Like I said, you don't need much of anything. You just need something to kind of help your rub to stick. Now the rub I'm using today is Tailgaters Party Rub. This is just a savory rub that's going to work well with that glaze that we're going to put on this ham. So I'm just going to come back and season this thing up. Just get it coated pretty good. And that's about all there is to it. We got the ham seasoned up. It's ready to go on the smoker. I'm going to be cooking today on my Pit Boss ranch hand. We're going to run this thing at about 250 degrees. Let it get a little bit of smoke. Then we'll kick it up to 300. Hit it with that glaze. Finish it off. These things don't take long and they're always delicious. Let's get into smoking this thing. Alright, so that ham's been on there for about an hour at 250 degrees. We're getting some real good color. We've got some good smoke. I'm going to go ahead and just kick it up to 300 now. And we're going to let it cook till we hit an internal temperature of about 130. Then we'll come out and hit it with that glaze. Alright, so that ham's been on there for about 2 hours. We're getting some real good color on it. Things looking great. We're sitting about 100 degrees. So we're going to let it keep going. Once it hits 130, we're going to glaze it up. Alright, so that ham is about 120 degrees. We're going to go ahead and get that glaze mixed up. What we're going to be using here is about 1 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup of honey, and then just a couple tablespoons of your favorite bourbon. I'm using Maker's Mark bourbon whiskey. Just about 2 tablespoons. We're going to take this inside, heat it up over medium heat, stir it constantly just till that sugar gets melted and your glaze is ready. Alright, so that ham is sitting about 130 degrees. We're going to go ahead and just take our glaze and glaze this thing up. We're just going to drizzle it on here and let gravity do its work. Just want to make sure and get that glaze over all this ham. That's what's going to give it that sweetness that we're looking for. Then we're going to come back and just hit it with a little bit of turbinado sugar. That's going to help form a nice little crust on it, and it's going to be delicious. Something like that. Here we are. I know it's getting dark. Hope y'all can still kind of see this. That ham wound up going about 3 hours. Pulled it off once the internal temperatures hit 140. This thing's looking beautiful. I'm sorry it got dark on me, but that's just the joys of living out here on the East Coast. It gets dark early. Just get this thing off of here, It's a spiral sliced ham, so it's super easy to get into. It's already sliced for you. So all you gotta do is just follow your slice down. Just take and lay this thing open. And that bourbon glaze is gonna be super good. Just get a bite here. Perfect. If you like what you see here, I got an Instagram page at Dyin Barbecue. I also got a Facebook page, Dyin Barbecue. We just cooked up a ham out there on the pit boss. That bourbon honey glaze makes this thing incredible. Serve this up at your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. Everybody's gonna enjoy it.